Good morning, my name is Chad. On this channel we like to make stuff, and today is a big day, and welcome to the first video of the new year. I got a big delivery coming today. It's actually pretty early on a Sunday morning, and the guy called me while I was in bed saying that he'd arrived. So I scrambled to get ready. I'm out here in the truck warming it up, and I'll be there in about 15 minutes. Alright, so we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this skid steer warmed up and get it unloaded. Well, now let's just take a closer look at what I got. This is a pair of 24-foot long 13.5 by what's it supposed to be? I think it was 9.5 inches in-depth beams. These are pine, southern white pine or southern yellow pine, I don't know. Anyway, it's the same stuff I got growing around here. So, why did I buy pine beams when I have a big sawmill and a large planer? Well, the sawmill is just not big enough, and the trees around here are also not big enough. So as you can see, these things are super fat. They're 13.5 inches wide, and they're super long, 24 feet long. So these have to come out of a very large straight tree. If you get a tree that has any kind of curve to it, you're going to lose potential in width because of, you know, just the way the geometry of the log lays out, and you're trying to cut, you know, long beams out of them. But I've got more than I need. These are 24 feet long. I only need 21 feet. So the sawmill can take a 21-foot log, but exactly 21 feet. And never does a log come off the tree exactly square. You know, it's got some kind of a cant or a break or something. So I just wouldn't have any ability to get my 21-foot beam out of a 21-foot log. It's always going to be a little shorter after you trim it. So let me show you what the plan is for these beams where they go in the building. If you recall from the layout video, I put black crayon on the ground where posts and walls are going to go. So right here, as you can see, is one upward post, and then we span across the shop area about 21 feet to the other one. And it does the same over there. So these two beams are going to go right down the middle of the building, and I could have gone with two 12-foot beams, but that would have meant I have a post coming down in the middle of my open shop space. So I paid a lot of money for these for the comfort of not having two posts in the middle of my open shop space. I guess that's the price I pay. And if you're anything like me when you watch videos, I kind of want to know what people pay for things, just because, well, beyond curiosity, you know, it helps me with budgeting my own ideas. So how much did I pay for these? I'll tell you, it was a lot of money, and I'll tell you. Just wait till the end of the video. So now that I got these beams, first video of the new year, this building can really start to get stood up. I just need to finish doing the floor joists, which I've got under the tarp over there. I need to do 4 of these posts that are going to hold the beams up, and those are going to be like 15.5 feet tall. Those are the ones that go right here, or here, there, and there, forming sort of 2 H's. The floor joists are going to go between these 2 tie beams. That's what they're called, tie beams. So I need to finish the floor joist. I need to mill the posts, and I need to start getting this thing shaped. So that's what you can expect in the next couple of videos, and then we're going to raise the middle of this building, and everything builds on around these. Unfortunately, it's going to have to wait a few days because we got a huge winter storm coming through the central east and the east coast. That's going to, you know, keep us indoors. Fortunately, the fella that dropped off these beams left me his 2 tarps that I can use to cover these and keep them out of the elements. So I'm going to go ahead and get these strapped up, and I'll let you watch me do that. Alright guys, so the battery ran out on me, so you don't get to watch me finish wrapping up these posts. The reason we took this delivery so early is because, well, we had to beat the winter storm that hit us later that day, and yeah, I'm just glad to finally have them. So I want to bring you into the garage and share with you a really cool idea. Alright guys, so I had a really great idea. So as we build our building, we are going to be doing a scale model of the building at the same rate that we build it. So right here I've got the floor joists that I've already cut and dimensioned out there. These are 7 of the floor joists, exactly how many I've got milled. They're out there just waiting to get cut and jointed. And then today we received the 2 tie beams, and these are the exact scale replica of what I just received. So what do you think of that idea? Alright guys, so who out there wants to do the math for me and figure out what scale this model is going to be? Basically 2/3 of an inch equals 1 foot. Well, you stuck with me to the end of the video, and as promised I was going to share with you how much these 2 tie beams cost me. It was a lot of money. So it was, for one, it was $1,260. So for the 2, it was $2,500. $2,520 for the pair of 24-foot long tie beams that I need to have an open floor plan in my shop. So that's the price I pay for having that open floor plan. Again, I could have done it on my own if I had 2 like 10.5-foot tie beams with a post in the middle, but that would have been 2 posts in the middle of my open shop floor plan. And yeah, I just went ahead and sucked up the extra expense, and here we go. Let's get this building up. Next time on this build, we're going to be doing some joinery to get these 2 tie beams raised, and then get the floor beams, floor joists in between them as the plan. Actually, we're modifying that plan, and I'll talk about that in the next video. So thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you are new to the channel and you want to get caught up to everything that's been going on out here at Shady Acres in just one video, then I suggest you start right here. And if you want to dive in from the beginning and see everything that we've ever done out here, then start right here, click it, and just let it play.